All right, my friend, welcome. My name is Dr. Anthony Balduzzi. I'm the founder here at the Fit Father Project. In today's video, we're gonna talk about going vegan for weight loss. We're gonna cover the exact foods. I have them laid out here in our kitchen. But equally important, we're gonna talk about some of the meal timing and food combinations so you can practically make a simple vegan weight loss meal plan that not just helps you lose weight, but you feel good and it's not overly complicated. Because if we're being honest, there is a lot of confusion when it comes to setting up the right kind of plant-based eating setup. So we're gonna cover that in this video. And also, I'm gonna give you some of the foundational principles of weight loss meal plans in general, whether or not they're vegan, because going vegan for weight loss, it can be a helpful thing. Going vegan can help you lose weight, but you could also do it the wrong way and end up gaining weight and having worse health as a result. So we're gonna cover all the ins and outs in this video. I know you're gonna learn a ton. So get out your pen and paper, take some notes, and let's dive on in.
FitFatherProject.com.
All right, so before we go into the ins and outs of going vegan for weight loss, the first thing I want to cover is some of the overall principles of a weight loss eating plan in general. And at a very high level, any diet and eating plan that works is one, calorie and portion controlled. So that's important because whether or not we're eating a vegan diet or, let's just say there's animal proteins in the diet, if we're eating too many calories, we are not gonna lose weight. So calories still do matter. So we're gonna need to figure out a way with these foods here of how to create a calorie controlled vegan meal plan. Two, the meal plan has to be enjoyable because if it is not, then we're gonna fall off track and be stuck in this yo-yo diet circle. So it has to be something that we actually enjoy. And three, I would also add that it has to be simple and sustainable. If you're going through these complicated recipes, again, it's gonna create a lot of friction in your life. So we have to come up with a structure that's simple, that works with your busy schedule, that's not involving these crazy, overly expensive superfoods, if you will. So we're gonna make it practical in this video. I cannot wait. So one simple framework that we like to teach here at the Fit Father Project for any weight loss meal plan, I need to let you know, we teach vegan weight loss meal plans. We also teach omnivore plans that involve, meats, fish, chicken. We give all the different types because we want to find something that fits you, but you're interested in vegan. So here is the framework that we like to teach people when it comes to weight loss. We'd like to help people get started on a simple morning shake. For lunch, we like to make it a salad. Then we like to give you a snack in the afternoon and supper. So shake, salad, snack, supper. And this is just a really easy way to start thinking about the structure of a vegan weight loss meal plan. And I'm gonna show you how to make an amazing vegan shake, amazing vegan salad, great vegan snacks, and a vegan supper that will help your weight loss, be high in protein, keep your energy levels stable. It's gonna be really easy. Now, we're gonna go through the shake, salad, snack, supper meal plan. But if you're also interested in, applying vegan for weight loss with something like intermittent fasting, you might skip the morning shake or just shift your meals back. We'll cover some of those intricacies a little later in the video. Now, the reason we really are huge proponents here at the Fit Father Project of shakes for your first meal of the day, breakfast, if you will, is that they're so convenient. And we can get some high quality nutrition into your body in the morning in a way that will fit into your schedule, and we can actually make it very, very delicious. So what we're gonna do first thing in the morning is get a blender of some sort. So I have one here, and we're gonna throw a couple different base ingredients in here that you can get at your local grocery store. The first thing that I would recommend is some organic berries of some sort. So I have some blueberries, which are some of the healthiest things on the planet. They're rich in all these phytonutrients and flavonoids and antioxidants. So we're gonna throw about a cup of those blueberries into the shake. And then we're gonna add in some of these vegan foods that are higher in protein and higher in healthy fats, which is key because that's gonna help boost your metabolism and keep you full. So what I have here is one of the best vegan protein sources to put into your shake. These are some hemp hearts. These come from hemp seeds, and these things are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, proteins, fiber. They're absolutely amazing. So with the cup of berries, we're gonna throw around 2 tablespoons of the hemp, and we're gonna do the same thing with chia seeds. Chia seeds are particularly a great weight loss food because they keep you full for a very long time. If you've ever played around with chia seeds before, if you actually soak them in water, they gel up and they release this gel. And that same thing happens in your stomach. So what chia seeds do is they slow down the digestion of that food in that shake, which will time release that energy and really keep you full throughout the day. So again, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds, around a cup of the berries, and I like to add a plant-based protein powder here. And I have a couple different options that I really like. This one's from Garden of Life. This is a great brand here, but you can get, here's another Garden of Life. I got a bunch of different options, or you can get some kind of superfood powder here. Another one I really like that's very expensive is called Maximum Vibrance. But point being is what we want in a big picture overview is to get some kind of protein, healthy fats, and some limited, not high carb, but you're getting some good carbs from the berries. And that is an amazing shake that you can blend up. If you need a little more sweetness, you can add a couple drops of stevia in there, and that could be your breakfast. Now, making your breakfast standardized, meaning the exact same breakfast you're going to do pretty much every single day, is one of the best things that you can do for your weight loss meal plan. Because what we want to do is, make certain meals of the day like thought-free. So you get up, this is your first meal. And again, whether you have this at 8 a.m. or whether you have this later in the day because you're intermittent fasting does not matter to me. What does matter is that first meal is regimented. So you have your normal shake ingredients, you have it all laid out, and that is your routine meal. We can have more flexibility later in the day with what we have for lunch and dinner, but we want certain meals of the day to be very routine so we don't have to think about it and we don't have to have any willpower battles. So that is the shake in the morning. Again, simple stuff, right? A plant-based protein powder, some hemp seeds, some chia seeds, and some organic berries. And it's important to get your berries organic because non-organic berries are in the dirty dozen. They're one of the highest pesticide sprayed foods. So that's the shake. We're gonna move on to the salad. And I think when you're on a vegan weight loss meal plan, making your middle meal a salad is one of the best things you can do. Why? Because whether you pack your salad from home, like I'm gonna show you here, or if you go out to restaurants for lunch, there is pretty much most major restaurants these days have some kind of plant-based salad. So this is great because when you conceptualize and think about your whole eating structure as a salad for lunch, it gives you so many different options to eat out at different kinds of restaurants and get a good plant-based salad. So I just whipped one up here for the purpose of this video from home. So what I did is grabbed a handful of great mixed spring mix that you can buy in bulk, right? So make sure you have that in the fridge. I sprinkled on about a quarter cup of walnuts. I put some organic non-GMO tofu over here, and I have a vegan blue cheese dressing with some chia seeds. So how simple is this? I just made this at home. It literally took me like 45 seconds to kind of put all the ingredients together, and this is delicious, simple, convenient. What you want to think about is a big base of that salad, and then you're going to want to include some of these higher protein vegan foods, like some of your nuts, some of your seeds, and in this case, some tofu, some high quality organic tofu can totally be fine. The research shows that it can be fine for your health in moderate intake. So this is a very simple example. But again, if you're eating out at a restaurant, a lot of these have plant-based salads, and you can get a little funky with the kinds of different things you can throw on your salad. Obviously, I threw the organic firm tofu here, but there's other things. You can use a fermented tofu like a tempeh. You could be including some other kind of higher protein grains in there like quinoa. So many different options. But again, shake, salad. Salad is what you want to make your middle meal, and there's so many different kinds of combinations that you could have. And now this salad's going to come somewhere around noon, I imagine. And again, if you're intermittent fasting, you could make your first meal at noon, and that could be the shake or the salad, totally up to you. Both fit the principles of being high in healthy proteins, high in healthy fats, lower in carbs, but have some decent carbs in there. You don't have to cut all the carbs out completely. That's going to be very challenging on a vegan meal plan, as we're going to see when we move on to the snack and the dinner. So we're at snack. I think it's very important when setting up a meal plan that we have some kind of small meal or mini meal, if you will, between lunch and dinner. This is this giant gap between like 12 noon and like 6, 7, whatever time you have dinner. If you don't eat within that 6 hours, you're going to end up going into dinner being absolutely starving, and you're going to overeat on foods that you probably shouldn't be having. So this is why I like you to get a very systemized, easy, simple, non-perishable snack. So a couple things I like to do is get a piece of organic fruit. So this is an organic golden kiwi, amazing. I love the kiwis. And you can pair this with around a quarter cup of nuts, whether it's some walnuts here or some tamari almonds, absolutely amazing. But the thing I love about this kind of snack structure, piece of fruit plus some nuts, is that you can take it anywhere, whether you're on the go at work or you just keep this stuff at your office or it's in the car. Really easy snack. So you can pair any kind of piece of fruit, ideally organic, with some kind of healthy nut. Very simple. Alternatively, you could get some good bars, very convenient. But if you do choose to go the route and get some kind of bar as your afternoon snack, you want to make sure that it's low in sugar. I actually intentionally picked some bad ones. So not to rag on these guys, but Vega is one of the main companies out here that has a lot of plant-based proteins, and they have this bar here that I picked up from Whole Foods in prep for this video. And this protein bar has 20 grams of protein, which seems like it's pretty good, around 300 calories, but it has 18 grams of sugar. So there's almost a 1-to-1 ratio of protein to sugar, which is definitely not something that you want. Ideally, you want a 2-to-1 ratio of protein to sugar. So if this thing had 20 grams of protein, in my mind, I don't want it to have any more than 10 grams of sugar, ideally less than 5. Even though we're on a plant-based diet, we still want to keep the sugars lower. So this is an example of a not great bar, but we will link some bars below that we do like that are lower in sugar. So that certainly could be a good option for you for that snack. And then we go to dinner, right? This is sometimes around, 6, 7, 8, whatever time your schedule is. And with dinner, what I like to do is make something very simple. So I'll show you right here. This is an example of a little bit of quinoa with some soaked and sprouted pinto beans with a little bit of avocado and some hemp seeds with some sriracha on it. And the reason I made this is this is not a professional chef meal. This is I cooked the quinoa in bulk, I paired it with some beans, I threw some healthy fats with the avocado and the hemp seeds, and so this meal actually probably has about 35 grams of protein, around 20 grams of fiber, and some good healthy fats in there. So it's a really, really great convenient meal. So whether you are buying a meal out at a restaurant or whether you're making this stuff at home, I just wanted to show you that the way to think about these things when it comes to dinner is to pair some kind of higher protein plant-based source, so your beans, your quinoa, with some healthy fats, things like the avocados, the nuts, and the seeds, with any kind of spice or dressing that you like. So this can be a very simple, convenient plant-based meal. Tastes great, easy to make. Now, a couple notes on beans. So beans, when you're on a weight loss meal plan, can be very beneficial for you. They're high in protein, they're high in fiber, but there are some problems with beans. That's why I want to bring out some big cans of these beans here. Beans are naturally high in a lot of anti-nutrients, but particularly a compound of nutrients called lectins. And lectins are these sticky proteins that can be very irritating to your digestive tract. So if you've ever felt like when you eat beans, you just don't feel right, your stomach hurts, it could be because of the lectin content in the beans. So humans have been eating beans for thousands of years, but we typically traditionally prepare them by soaking the beans, throwing out the water, which extracts some of these anti-nutrients and lectins, and then we either sprout the beans, etc. Now, there are companies out there that soak and pressure cook the beans. Pressure cooking in particular removes a lot of those harmful lectins. This company, Eden Organics, is my absolute favorite. They soak their beans ahead of time when they do this, and they also pressure cook them. So this is great because the lectin content of these is so much lower. I would not recommend you go out there and eat a bunch of raw beans. Not necessarily the best thing for your health, and there is a lot of compelling research that eating beans high in lectins is very related to all sorts of different autoimmune issues, gut and digestive issues. It can cause inflammation in your digestive tract. So beans are great foods, but we got to prepare them the right way. That's why we like to soak, sprout, pressure cook. But there's certain companies that do this already, like Eden Organics. Now, we've covered a wide variety of foods. A couple other things I want to talk about that I didn't mention yet is the importance of getting some good probiotic sources in your diet on a vegan weight loss plan. This is some organic sauerkraut, and this is something I highly recommend you get in your diet, either with that morning shake or your lunch meal. This gives you all the good gut probiotics, which is essential for your digestion, for your weight loss, for your fat burning, even for your immune function and immune system health. So getting a good probiotic source every day, whether that's getting some kraut or some kimchi, or it's going out there and drinking some kombucha, which is some fermented tea. We want fermented foods in the diet. And so I want to show you the sauerkraut as a great option you can keep in your fridge. Also, some of this, there is fermented versions of soy. So here, these are two versions of tempeh, which is a fermented soy, which is rich in probiotics, and it also is a better version of soy that has fewer anti-nutrients than regular soy. And so I think I covered a wide variety of different kinds of foods. And I also want to talk about how to make your vegan diet a little more interesting. So I'm sure you haven't been vegan all your life. And you probably have some fan favorite meals that you used to have growing up, and you might want to incorporate those into your diet. So let's just say you liked that classic burger and cheese kind of thing back when you were eating animal proteins, let's just say. So this is why there's great things like substitutions, like your Daiya cheese. This company makes some really, really great tasting cheese. Their Daiya mac and cheese is absolutely incredible. It's definitely not necessarily your best weight loss option, but point being is there's ways to get like a veggie burger with a Daiya cheese with a gluten-free bun, or you can put it on lettuce. And this is a way to simulate some of the foods that you love and some of those yeah, things you might crave in a way that still fits with your vegan weight loss plan. Now, I also need to mention too that there are so many ways you can get in trouble with foods that say they're vegan and you might think they're healthy. Listen, potato chips are vegan. There are cookies that are vegan. There are chocolate bars that are vegan. And if you go overboard with some of this stuff, you will gain weight because if you're eating more calories than you're expending every single day. So just because you go vegan doesn't mean you're necessarily going to be automatically healthy or lose the weight. We still need to eat the right kinds of high quality foods in the right portions at the right times. So I hope you found this valuable and you got some insight on the types of foods. One last thing, promise, is I also want to talk, I don't think we can really get away with going through a vegan weight loss meal plan without talking about the importance of hydration, because whether you're eating animal proteins or a vegan weight loss meal plan, this is something you need to have in your diet in large amounts, high quality water. And so I recommend you get a big water bottle like this. This is a 64-ounce mason jar, whether it's a mason jar or something else, and you drink a lot of water throughout the day. An ideal target would be taking your body weight in pounds and you divide that by 2 and then you add 32. That's the number of ounces. So if you're 200 pounds, that's 100. 200 divided by 2 is 100 plus 32, 132 ounces, which is roughly 1 gallon. If you are watching from outside the United States and you do not use our silly calculation system, we have the conversions in the description below for your water targets as well. Hope this helped you. Hope this gave you some ideas on some practical, simple ways to have a vegan weight loss meal plan. If you found this helpful, and you want to go deeper with us and learn some more ins and outs of weight loss, and you want to get started on a complete weight loss meal plan that is vegan but also includes the workouts, also includes the accountability, then we have that as a part of our Fit Father 30X program. We've helped over 10,000 guys lose over 75,000 pounds, and we provide meal plans that are both omnivore meal plans and vegan meal plans. So regardless of what kind of diet setup you want, we have a complete meal plan that works for you. And we also give you the workouts, the supplements, and the accountability. Because when it comes to weight loss, it's about this whole picture of everything. Not just the meal plan, you need the whole habit setup. We can help you with that. We'd love to. So if you enjoyed this, I want to invite you to subscribe to our Fit Father Project YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button and check the little notification bell to get notified when we publish new videos. We have hundreds of videos on the channel already. We publish one new video almost every single day. So there's a lot of great stuff on the channel. And we go in depth on this channel. So if you like this video, we have more in-depth tutorials already waiting for you to check out. So check out those other future videos. And in the description, if you're interested in checking out our Fit Father 30-day program, that is in the description. You can see some of the results guys are getting. And of course, we do have a vegan version of the meal plan in there for you. So hope you found this valuable. Best of luck with your vegan weight loss plan. Subscribe to the channel, join our tribe. I can't wait to see you around our YouTube channel, and I'll talk to you very soon, my friend.